Today I'm with a young lady.
Angela Marie Antonzek,
Why did you hire a property manager to begin with?
because the tenants upstairs were getting too less of a rent. It was 4 bedrooms for in Logan Square apartment, and it was unheard of. So that's why I figured that these guys are professionals. I mean, I looked them up. They says that they do eviction, they collect rent. I mean, I looked them up and they had a good thing. When I talked to them, that's when we agreed on a contract together.
So somebody who's been here her whole life, her grandmother's had it over 60 years. So this is a family house.
I have 3 kids, 13, 3, and 1.
2 of them were special needs, right?
Yes, they have developmental delays. Yes, it was, according to the doctor, the disturbed construction that was going on because there's lead-based paint in older homes. She got exposed to it, and now she has lead in her system.
So anything that was built before 1977 has lead in it. When you disturb lead in a house, there are special procedures. You have to notify the tenants there's lead. You have to put plastic up to protect everybody and do special procedures. When they did the work on this house, did they do any of that?
No.
Okay, so she now has a baby with lead poisoning who has developmental issues, all right? So, your grandmother died in what year?
2012.
2012, she died, and she left the house to who?
Me and my brother.
Her and her brother inherited the house. Were there any loans on the house at the time?
No, it was all paid off.
It was all paid off, and your grandmother had money in the bank at the time too.
Correct.
You were paying your brother the upstairs rent
Yes,
to pay off his half of the house,
correct.
and you were living in the bottom.
Yes,
So you got a property manager that came in to help you lease the upstairs house.
yes.
During the time she was managing, did you ever get any statements of the upstairs unit?
No,
Okay, so you don't know what rent she collected, if any.
no.
So after you hired the property manager, were there any red flags, anything that now you look back on saying that was a red flag or something was wrong?
Well, yes, they were trying to befriend me, get me to sign life insurance, taking my blood at my house. I mean, it was really getting weird. And then I got my family involved, which says, no, fire them. And at the same time, I got contractors telling me is that, no, you're not the owner. I don't have to listen to you, as I'm telling them to stop, as they're destroying the house.
And this is where, when they were destroying the house, this is where your baby got lead poisoning.
Yes,
Okay,
like everything was exposed.
okay.
Then they did half work, and I even heard like the person even paid them. So it's like they did work for nothing, and they mainly damaged the property. And I didn't ask for that. I was just like, stop, that's enough. No. And I mean, you can see it, it's horrible.
But the 1-year-old has lead poisoning, right?
About the lead.
Yeah, there's like, a lot of cracks in the walls. I mean, they've done a lot of work, but as you can see, this is basically what they missed, and they didn't even do. I was doing this little by little, but this was important that we get all this lead out because it's lead-based paint. It hasn't been disturbed for many years.
And when they worked on this, they didn't move you out. They didn't seal off anything, did they?
No. Daughter was little and she's been eating all of this. I've been trying to sweep it up, vacuum it, everything. Fixed everything what they did. See? This is the 3rd contractor. They didn't finish, but we had to hire another person who we had $1,000 to redo what they've done, and this is a hazard. My kids could have fell out there. I mean, that was basically undone, and it's a dangerous thing that it's a sliding door and they didn't even do anything right. And this was over $15,000 with the garage, as you can see, was basically never really done. All they did was pave the cement, and there's cracks over there if you want to see it.
Did she have you sign a whole bunch of paperwork?
Yes,
And some of them were management agreements, right?
correct.
But one of them was a quitclaim deed at the time, right?
Yes.
So, for anybody who doesn't know what a quitclaim deed is, a quitclaim deed says, I give up all my rights in the house. So she basically signed over her rights to the house. Did you know you were doing this?
No, I did not.
So you signed a quitclaim deed. Did you get a lawyer, or did they recommend you getting a lawyer when you did any of this?
No. Then I learned out that they were just scam artists because they were just having me sign documents and, explaining about a loan, even though it was a tax service office, but it was like many people were involved in all this.
So you were confused with the whole process?
Correct. I mean, first it was property management, then it went from a financial advisor, then all these other people, advising me, and I'm thinking, okay, they're professionals, they know what they're doing, so I'm gonna go with it, and found out that no, they're just having me sign documents, and then they're altering them. I get my family involved, and it's like I lose everything after, and I find this out a year later after the quitclaim deed is even signed. So I'm just like, what happened? And then they said lawyer up, and that's when I did.
What is the outcome of the court cases right now?
They gave my property clear and title to this property management, and I lost everything. I'm being evicted March 28th. That was the outcome.
All right, you've done some investigation on the property manager, right?
Yes.
Is there anything that sticks out about her past that you want to share?
Yeah, she's getting indicted by the federal right now
Indicted for what?
for fraud, misrepresentation of promissory notes, and mail fraud. There's a lot of things on the website.
So she's basically not a good person to deal with.
No.
And you and your 3 kids are going to end up out in the street in approximately 1 or 2 weeks.
Correct.
And it's kind of sad that a professional who's licensed by the state, or at least supposed to be licensed, we haven't checked that out yet, can come in and take advantage of somebody and just basically take their home away. Did you get any money for your quitclaim deed?
No, I did not.
So basically, you had a property manager just have you sign over your rights to the house, and now you and your 3 kids are out in the street. Your 1 child has lead poisoning from work that they did in the building, something that you're probably going to pay for the rest of your life.
Yes.
And basically, this young lady needs help. If there's anything anybody can do, we're going to put her contact information on the bottom of the video. Help her. This is just outright fraud, and it seems like even with all the laws in the state, nobody's helping her. It's just she doesn't have a lot of money. So since she doesn't have a lot of money, that nobody seems to care, and they're going to put a family of 4 out on the street. So share this video with people. Let's get the word out. Her information is going to be at the bottom of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact her. And like this video just so that it gets some traction so people can watch it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe to my channel, and we'll keep you informed what's going on in the future to see if we did get her any help or if it's too late. Have a great day. Thank you.